Hello, YouTube. Thought I'd open up with a shot of my cat because he was being cute, as he usually is. But he was also being very quiet and restful, as he usually isn't. So, it seemed a rare moment, deserving a capture. Anyway, I've obviously been away for quite a while. I don't really have a good reason, to be honest. I just kind of have been doing other things for a while. But here I am again, having a desire to make videos, and I'm gonna start making them again. A few updates on my life. Well, as you can see, Ambrose is growing up quite a bit. It's probably been a month or two since you've seen him, and he is getting all kinds of big. Look how big a kitten this is. Pretty soon, he won't be a kitten anymore, he'll be a cat. At that point, he may have less energy, and we'll all be very thankful for that, because he very much likes keeping everyone up at night. And by everyone, I usually mean me, but sometimes Jen, when she stays here, or anyone else who stays here. So anyway, let's see. I'm still working same place. I have actually stopped being a vegetarian, strictly. Still generally avoiding pig products, but I have reasons for that. I probably won't get into them in this video. If people are really curious, they can ask, and I can make another video about that. But for now, suffice to say, I'm eating some meat again, in at least some quantities. Let's see. Other life updates. What do you think, Ambrose? I've started using Facebook. I generally used to think all of those social networking things were complete nonsense, which I still kind of do, but it's fun nonsense, so I'm using it now. I'm mostly actually just playing a Facebook game called Knighthood. So if you're on Facebook and you actually watch me, if I actually have any viewers anymore, then you can contact me on here maybe, and I can get your contact info on there, and we can make contact and stuff. And then I can include you in my knighthood, and you can make me more powerful. Or you can be like Ambrose and do on my thumb. Anyway, another thing that I've recently started, you probably can't tell, it might even be out of the frame, but I've gotten a little bit of a gut lately. Sorry, Ambrose suddenly decided that this, which dangles off the camera, was something that's fun to play with. You can see in his eyes as I wave it in front of him that he's like, ooh, look at it go. It is tasty and shiny and dangly and I want it. But you can't have it, Ambrose. So we're going to maybe tuck that behind the camera or something. Okay. I was talking about weight stuff. I wouldn't say I've gotten fat, but I have gotten a little bit pudgy, and it's gotten at least to the point where it's bugging me. So, I decided to do something about it. First I went and bought a scale, and one of the ones that also measures, it's actually really neat. Let me show you. We will take a little tour through my somewhat messy apartment. Into the bathroom. And down here we have this nifty little scale, which, when it turns on, it's got a little display that gets your gender, weight, or height rather, and age, and then you get on it and put your feet on these little metal things, and it shoots electrodes through you and tells you your not only your weight but your fat percentage, water percentage and muscle percentage. And Ambrose is playing with the dangly again. Yeah, I get it. So in the past, this has helped, because I've just been able to kind of keep track of my eating habits and see what's okay and what isn't. But after a week and a half, I think, of that, I determined that it wasn't really helping. So apparently I need more now. There. So, rather than just that, I've started calorie counting, and I've got an Excel spreadsheet going with not only all those numbers daily, but also how many calories I consume. And I've discovered it's actually really easy to keep track of calories these days, because all the packaging that you get for just about any kind of food has it, and any food that doesn't, like eggs or bread, or even bread has it, apples, produce type stuff, you can find it pretty easily online. There's a calorie counter website I found that works really well. In fact, let me show you some of that info too, because I found a couple of really great websites. The first one, point of news, I'm using Google Chrome. It rocks. Okay, let's see. Bookmarks. Sorry, I'm not even playing it at the screen right now. I'm just getting to it first. I will point it at me for now. Okay. Other bookmarks. Windows wants to update. I know I put it in here. Sorry about this. This must be terribly awkward to watch. Here, watch my kitten play with a little thingy. Okay, I found the bookmark. Yes. It's theloseweightdiet.com. You can see it up there. It's a little bit fuzzy on the screen, but loseweightdiet.com, and it's a completely free site. Just really simple stuff, you know, how many calories you consume and stuff like that, and it, you know, is something that pretty much anyone can do, and it even has a little thing to help you try and figure out, why is that all dark like that? I'm not understanding why it's doing that. Part of the screen is showing up completely black. Well, filming screens is always a little bit weird, but you can't see that very well, but it has a little thing for calculating about what your estimated daily calorie maintenance level is, and it'll explain all that on the site. But if you're looking to lose weight, if that is something of interest to you, then I definitely recommend the site. And he also, I believe this is the same person, links to this site and mentions making a calorie counter, so I would have to assume that this is his. It's just the letter A, caloriecounter.com, caloriecounter.com, and you just enter something in, and it's hard for me to do this while also holding the camera and dealing with this weird blackness that comes over the screen when I'm filming it. But if I type in apple, then it basically does a search, and there's always different results, like apples raw with skin, apples raw without skin, yada yada. And I can click on apples raw with skin, and it has a drop down box, like, let's say I'm eating a fairly large apple. And I can look down, and that's about 115 calories. So, yeah, you can figure stuff out. and it's definitely a lot easier than most of the diet plans that I've heard of and seen, and you get to be all scientific about it, which I like. So that's a pretty big thing going on in my life at this point, which kind of means my life isn't very big. But let's see. Into a new game, and you can see the table is cluttered as usual. But there's a new game I've been getting into called Descent. You may have played it. If you haven't, I recommend it. It's a very awesome game. I wonder if my videos can still run over 10 minutes. If not, this video is already over. I'll probably have to split it into 2 parts. But you'll already know that by the time you're watching, so I should stop talking about it. Anyway, so yeah, Descent. It's basically like D&D without the role-playing. It's just pure dungeon crawl, and instead of the game master sitting there, controlling the monsters, but not really usually actively trying to kill the players, just kind of, sometimes killing them off if they do something really stupid, but mostly just kind of moderating the whole thing. In this one, the person controlling the monsters is trying to kill the players. It's, somewhere from 1 to 4 people controlling characters against 1 person controlling monsters, and that person, is doing their best to kill off all those players. It's a lot like the old game Hero Quest and many games before and many games since, I'm sure. But, yeah, Jen and I have been having a lot of fun with that. She likes playing the Overlord, which is the one controlling the monsters, and the one thing we've noticed is it's a lot harder for the characters if there are fewer of them. They do have a balancing factor where the monsters have lower stats if there are fewer characters, but it doesn't seem to make up for it enough. So generally when we play, even if there's only 1 person controlling the players, that person controls all 4 characters, rather than, as the book suggests, just controlling 2 of them. So, yeah, that's a lot of what I've been doing with my time. So, I'll probably upload more videos at some point, but this seems like a good start for a welcome back video. I have been playing DDR again, mostly with Stepmania, and as you can see on my living room floor, there's a DDR pad that you may or may not have noticed. So, that's always fun. And I might post some videos of me playing that. Yeah, I think that is about it. So, I wish you a good morning, evening, night, or whenever you are watching this. And hopefully you will get to see many more videos to come. Later.